Imagine standing on the deck of a ship, staring at an endless ocean, and then realizing the land beneath your feet didn't exist just a few years ago. Entire islands, complete with airports, skyscrapers, and bustling cities, are being built right in the middle of the sea. But how is that even possible? The answer lies in some of the most powerful and advanced floating construction machines on Earth. Today, we'll dive into the world of massive dredgers, floating cranes, and engineering giants that literally reshape oceans to create new land. Here are the top 10 floating machines that make island building a reality. 1. The giant cutter suction dredgers. When it comes to building new islands, dredgers are the stars of the show. A cutter suction dredger works like a gigantic vacuum cleaner of the sea. Its rotating cutter head breaks up seabed sand and rock, while powerful suction pumps it into pipes that carry the material to the new island site. Imagine moving millions of tons of sand through a pipeline the size of a subway tunnel. This is exactly how projects like Dubai's Palm Islands were made possible. Without dredgers, island creation would be impossible, as they literally pull land out of the sea. 2. Trailer suction hopper dredgers. Another workhorse of land reclamation is the trailer suction hopper dredger, often nicknamed the TSHD. These floating giants drag huge suction pipes along the seabed, collecting sediment and storing it in massive onboard hoppers. Once full, they sail to the construction site and release the material either by pumping or rainbowing it, a technique where sand and water shoot out in a giant arc onto the island site. These machines are mobile, efficient, and capable of moving millions of cubic meters of material, making them essential for large-scale island projects. 3. The Tianquan Hao, the Island Maker. China has built one of the most advanced dredgers in the world, the Tianquan Hao, nicknamed the Magic Island Maker. This ship can move about 6,000 cubic meters of sand every hour, enough to fill an Olympic swimming pool in less than 20 minutes. Its powerful dredging and pumping systems allow China to build artificial islands in the South China Sea at an unprecedented pace. The scale and speed of this vessel are unmatched, and it represents how modern engineering is pushing the limits of what's possible at sea. 4. The Vasco da Gama, Europe's dredging powerhouse. Europe's contribution to mega dredging is the Vasco da Gama, one of the largest trailing suction hopper dredgers in the world. Operated by the Belgian company Jan de Nul, this floating giant has played a key role in expanding ports, reclaiming land, and constructing artificial islands. Its capacity to carry massive volumes of dredged material and its ability to work in deep waters make it one of the most versatile machines in ocean construction. 5. The Demi-Spartacus, the Green Giant. Meet the Spartacus, the world's largest and most environmentally friendly cutter suction dredger, built by Demi in Belgium. This 164-meter-long vessel is not only powerful but also designed to run on liquefied natural gas, reducing its emissions while still being able to dig through the hardest rock on the seabed. The Spartacus represents a new generation of sustainable island-making machines that balance power with environmental responsibility. 6. Floating cranes, lifting the impossible. Building islands isn't just about dumping sand, it's also about installing massive infrastructure. That's where floating cranes come in. Some of these cranes are so big they can lift entire sections of bridges or offshore platforms weighing thousands of tons. Machines like the SSCV Sleipnir, the world's largest crane vessel, can lift 20,000 tons in one go. These cranes are crucial for placing seawalls, concrete blocks, and other structures that protect artificial islands from erosion and storms. 7. The Live Ericsson, the giant drill ship. Sometimes, before an island can be built, the seabed must be stabilized. Enter the Live Ericsson, one of the largest drill ships in the world. Although originally designed for offshore oil exploration, ships like this can drill deep into the seabed to place foundations, anchors, and stabilizers for future island structures. Without drilling technology, many artificial islands would lack the strength to withstand waves, tides, and even earthquakes. 8. Jack-up barges, the floating workstations. For construction crews working at sea, Jack-up barges provide a stable platform. These unique machines are essentially floating workstations with extendable legs that can anchor into the seabed and lift the platform above the waves. Once secured, they serve as bases for cranes, drilling rigs, and even housing for workers. They're like mobile construction islands themselves, supporting every stage of island creation. 9. The Cristobal Colon, the deep water specialist. Named after Christopher Columbus, the Cristobal Colon is one of the largest self-propelled trailing suction hopper dredgers in the world. Operated by Jan de Nul, it's capable of dredging at depths of up to 155 meters, far deeper than most machines. This ability to extract sand from the ocean floor at such extreme depths makes it indispensable for island projects in deep offshore waters. 10. The Palm Island Constructors, engineering icons. Last but not least, let's revisit the machines that built Dubai's famous Palm Islands. A combination of cutter suction dredgers, hopper dredgers, and floating cranes worked around the clock to move over 94 million cubic meters of sand and rock to create these iconic islands. Together, these machines reshaped the coastline of Dubai, creating one of the most recognizable human-made structures visible even from space. The Palm Islands remain one of the greatest examples of floating construction machines turning imagination into reality. From colossal dredgers vacuuming up the seafloor to floating cranes lifting impossible weights, these machines are the unsung heroes of modern engineering. Without them, entire cities like Dubai's Palm Jumeirah or China's man-made islands in the South China Sea would remain nothing more than dreams. As technology advances, these floating giants will only become more powerful, more efficient, and perhaps even more environmentally friendly. The next time you see a new island appear on the map, you'll know it wasn't magic, it was machines.